Guys, I wanted to show you today how to put vinyl on wood. I've already prepped my wood. It is an 8x8 piece of birch wood plywood that my husband had in his pile, his scrap pile, because right now, have you seen the prices of wood lately? It's outrageous. But anyway, so this is a simple design. I'll be using my Cricut maker with vinyl that I have, and let's begin. So like I said earlier, I did prep my wood already. I used a stain, Midwax stain. The name is called Jacobine, one of my favorite colors of stain. I put 2 coats on. It looks kind of cloudy, but it looks really good. I like it. I'm going to be using Oracle 651 vinyl for my vinyl, and then we're going to go to Cricut Design Space. So in Cricut Design Space, I picked out my image. I saw a saying the other day with a deer head, and it said something to the effect, "A hunting family is a happy family." So I thought that was kind of neat, so I'm going to make that today. So in order to correctly size our deer, we're going to make an 8x8 background, so it will help us do that. So I'm going to go to Shapes and then Square. I'm going to unlock it, and then I'm going to go to the top and type 8 in the width and 8 in the height and push enter. And that makes our 8x8 square. And with my square, I'm going to move it up here, and I'm going to make it a different color just so it's easier to see. Now it is a wood color, so I'm going to make it similar to what my wood looks like. And then my deer, since my vinyl is white, I'm using white Oracle 651, I'm going to make him white. So I'm going to the colors on the top and then push white. So he is white. And then I'm going to move him. Of course, when I move him, he goes in the back. So to fix this, you right click and you're going to send to the front. And I'm just going to put him here for the time being. Okay, I resized my deer just to make him a little bit smaller, and I'm going to add some text. So I'm going to click on the text button and it will bring up this. I'm going to type in, of course I'm doing this by one hand, so bear with me. A hunting family. Alright, and as you can see, it's much too big, so we're going to resize it real quick. And I'm going to move it up here, make it a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to change the color to white. Alright. Next, I'm going to, I think I really want to curve this. So I'm going to click on it, and as you can see on the top, you can find curve. And you can play with the curving of how you want it. I don't want it really bad, really curved, but I think that's good. I'm kind of not liking the space between the F and the A, so let's fix that. So to fix the spacing just for these 2 letters, I'm going to move him out of the way, and then I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to click on, I'm going to highlight the whole thing, and then I'm going to go over here to ungroup. And when you do that, it puts all the letters on the side so you can change things. And this happens sometimes with many of the text, you just have to, fool with it. So I'm going to grab it and very gently, oh, that's too much, and just move it a little bit closer. And then I will select it all again, and then I'm going to group it. I'm then going to move my box back so I can look at it. It looks pretty good. Make it a little bit bigger, and then bring my deer up. I did forget to mention, for the text, I used Cooper Black. The name of the font is called Cooper Black. I like that one. So I'm going to add it again, add some more text. So it's a hunting family, and I'm going to type is a happy family. So bear with me. There we go, and then I'm going to resize it. Oops. Oh, you see what I did? I accidentally grouped it because I highlighted both of them. So, I don't know why it does that, but anyway. So, I'm going to curve this, but the opposite way. So, I'm going to go up at the top and click curve, and instead of going to the right, we're going to go to the left. And we're kind of going to try to match the top. It looks weird, but don't worry about that. So I guess that's good enough. And then I'm going to make it white. And looks like it needs to be a little bit bigger. Okay, so alright, so there's what I'm going to make. So I'm going to get my vinyl ready and let's see what it does. So I have my vinyl ready on my mat. I'm using the standard grip mat, and as you can see I have a lot of painter's tape on it, but that's just because I haven't washed my mats yet. I just need to do it, but when you don't have time, painter's tape does wonders. So here we go. So a few things before we actually click on make it. I'm going to move my brown box over here, and I'm actually going to attach all of this here, because if you don't, then your letters will be all weird on the vinyl. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to click on attach. And then we're not going to print the brown box, so I'm going to find that in my list and click on, I'm going to make it go away for a moment. It's still there, it's just in the background, we don't see it. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the right and click on make it. And there is our design. So I'm going to click on continue because I don't need to make any changes or mirror it or anything like that. And it's going to find your machine. I'm using premium vinyl, the Oracle 651, and it's using the fine point blade. And then I'm going to click on my Cricut button. Alright, so it's already loaded, and I'm going to click on or press the Cricut button. Okay, so I've taken this off of my mat, and I'm going to weed it. I don't have my tripod. I actually cannot find it. So I'm going to weed it and come back. I'm going to try to show you how I did it, but can't guarantee that I'll be able to do the whole thing like this. But this is why I like Oracle 651. Alright, I will be right back. So I've weeded my decal, and I'm going to place some transfer tape that I bought from Amazon that I really like. I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested. It's a really good price, and you can use it over and over again. I'm going to put that on right now. So I'm going to burnish it with my scraper that I got from Amazon. I have a whole bunch of these. They're really cheap, and just get all the any bubbles you see out, because that's really important. So I'm going to take my decal off very gently, and an easy way is to turn it up on its side, or upside down, I guess, and just peel it gently till you get it all off. Okay, so as you can see, I have my decal right here. So I'm going to place it very gently on my wood as best and as straight as I can. So once the decal is on there, I'm going to take my burnisher and just get any air bubbles that I can't talk, air bubbles that might be in there. I didn't see any. You might hear my dog whining. I have a husky and a German Shepherd. So, oh, I just noticed I have that, so I have to take that off. But that's easy to fix. Better not burnish that, right? So I'm just going to burnish some more. So after I've burnished this really well, I'm going to gently peel off the transfer tape. And if anything comes off, I just put it back and try again. It happens. This transfer tape's pretty good, though. I really like it. There, my H doesn't want to stick. Alright, so I'm going to burnish it some more. I piecemealed this so it's easier for me to take off certain pieces. And then I'm going to peel this one. Sometimes you have to piecemeal it. It's fine. There we go. And then the last actual piece. You always want to make sure you don't miss your dots on your eyes or anything like that. So there you have it. The next step is to, what I do is I like to wait about 24 hours. Then I seal it with polyacrylic because it's going to be an indoor sign. And then I will put some hardware on the back. So there we go. There's my 8x8 vinyl sign with a deer. Thank you for watching.